I did a video yesterday and it was just wildly popular. So I was asked for an update on this 57-year-old man who has to learn how to properly adult, how to properly take care of himself and his home and his health because his wife left him. So this video, people asked for an update, and now since people are asking, what I have decided, this man's name is George. We're going to call this the Chronicles of George. And as this woman in my inbox feeds me information, I will give you guys updates because clearly you guys are invested in knowing how George manages to adult. Okay, so this update is actually from yesterday. So she gave this to me yesterday, but I waited till today because I wanted to see if there was anything more. So there's going to be some from last night and some from this morning. She says, not much happened today. Two of the guys we work with are taking him to the laundromat and he can drop his clothes off. He had no idea laundromats had drop-off service. Our office manager helped him sign up for a cleaning service. He said he wants to clean up the house before they come to clean it. He doesn't want to embarrass himself. He was perfectly fine embarrassing himself if his wife came home, but not for outside people. That is telling. So he doesn't want to embarrass himself. One of our bosses and I were talking. I was wondering why it took so long for him to do anything. My boss, a black man, said, because it's finally admitting defeat. He's almost 60, soon to be divorced. He knows women aren't really checking for old men unless they want a few bills paid. He is realizing he will probably be alone for the rest of his life. I don't know why men won't just admit this. They get online, they puff up their chest, they act like people really want a 50, 60-year-old dude. Women do not. His wife did everything for him and he got super lazy and too comfortable. He's scared and alone. He's going home to an empty house. His wife is in Italy with two of her friends living it up. She's posting that she's on her emancipation vacation. He's got a lot to think about and none of it is pleasant. Y'all know how dudes act like they just want peace so much that they just can't wait to get out of the house and that their wives are just a ball and chain. And now once they get released, this is what they have. They really don't want the peace that they whine about on a consistent basis because peace means that they have to learn how to do everything for themselves. What they really want is a woman to sit in their house, do everything for them, be quiet, and never ask them to participate in their lives. Okay, so this is still her boss talking. He went on to say, don't let no man tell you they're happy their marriage ended. That's BS. It's an empty feeling, a feeling of failure. And everyone in your family wants to know all the details and where it went wrong, but they don't help. They can't help. I'm glad I got divorced at 39 and could basically start over. I can't imagine getting divorced at 50 anything. So this is a grown man talking. He got divorced at 39 so he could learn if he hadn't learned how to adult. I don't know if this man didn't know how to adult. Okay, so since his wife, so now he's meeting with this man, George, is meeting with his lawyer. I had asked, like, why is he even meeting with the lawyer? And she says, since his wife filed, he's going over everything and see if anything should be disputed or contested. Sounds like this woman is like, peace, you take it all. I don't care. I just want my freedom. So I jumped in her inbox today and I said, was there anything happening? Anything? Did he come in this morning? And I also asked what his job title was. She says, I don't know his official job title. He does bookkeeping, data analysis, accounting, approves large expenditures, manages budgets. She says, I just got to work. He's not coming in. He took the day off because he's exhausted from actually having to do things for himself. Not even kidding. I came in and our office manager, an older black woman near retirement, was giving me the face. And this is the face. Like, girl. She says, I can't describe it any other way, but that face that older black women have when they call BS. Then she told me he took a personal day. She rolled her eyes and kind of laughed. Then she said she will call and check on him later and make sure he took his medication. So this is an example of all of these people having to rally around this one man because he never had to participate in his own life. So you had in this story, you had men taking him to the line. This man who is a bookkeeper, data analysis, so he knows how to find information. He just didn't want to. He never had to find the information on how to live. You cannot tell me that someone who does data analysis couldn't read his clothing label to see how you wash the clothes. You can't tell me that this is just sad to me. And the fact that this Black woman who is near retirement is taking the time to call and make sure that he takes his medication is another way that women, we feel empathy and sympathy towards these people. When for me, it's just like maybe it's survival of the fittest. And if a person can't learn how to take his own medicine and be responsible for his own health, maybe he's just not fit enough to still be here. But that's me and my lack of empathy, sympathy. I'm at apathy level. If and when my source comes back with an update, I will give an update. But so far, this is part two, the Chronicles of George. I will make a playlist. Y'all go ahead, jump in the comments. You guys have been wonderful in the comments, leaving your stories. I should probably just go mine the stories for all of the comments with ladies leaving their man and stories of daughters saying, no, I'm not going to do it. Y'all jump in and just keep on commenting.